Ah, good. Note to self. 23rd of January 2025. Tonight I will be having potato waffles, 3 sausages, spaghetti hoops, and for afters I'll be having lemon drizzle cake and a small glass of red wine. Ah, enter.
Come on.
Ah, Mr. and Mrs. Robinson. Nice to see you both. Please take a seat. I must say I normally do joint consultations, so seeing both of you, it's very strange today. But I must say, I'm a psychiatrist. I'm not a marriage guidance counselor.
We've already seen 3 marriage counsellors. I'm at my wit's end. You're our last hope, Dr. Jokapertritchker. Is that how you say your name?
No, you can call me Stephen. So, how can I help you today?
Well, it's my husband.
I'm fine.
Come off it.
You don't understand?
I understand that our marriage is falling apart because of you.
Okay, well, we won't resolve anything with this shouting and this aggression. So, Mrs. Robinson, why are you both here today? To see me?
Well, we used to be close, but then he just stopped showing any sort of interest.
Interest in you. Define interest.
Interest in everything. At first, he just seemed preoccupied with something. And then he became withdrawn, and he would just sit in silence, staring into the distance. And now he just spends most of his days asleep in bed.
And so how did that make you feel?
Confused at first, rejected, hurt, and then confused again.
And so, would you regard communication as a strong factor between 2 people in a healthy relationship?
Yes, of course I would. I have exhausted myself trying to talk with him. Why wouldn't I know why he's acting like this?
Well, please, you're raising your voice again, so please sit down. Forgive me for my question, but you'd be surprised how many marriages can survive decades without either partner actually developing a deep understanding of each other. I'm just trying to find out about the dynamics of your relationship. I presume there was communication at one point.
Yes, we used to talk all the time. We were happy together. But he just transformed into this completely different person.
And your sex life?
Nothing. He hasn't touched me for a year. Whenever I try to initiate anything, it's always, I'm too tired, or I've got a headache, or I've got important business to attend to in the garden.
Garden? What a strange thing to say. I wonder, have either of you ever taken recreational drugs?
Whoa! No, I don't do drugs.
Oh, okay. So, Mr. Robinson, in your own words, please, could you kindly explain the circumstances that have led yourself and your wife to be here with me?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can see we don't get along. I'd like to say that we just slowly grew apart over time, but truthfully, her attitude towards me has become vindictive recently.
Oh dear. And do you agree with this?
No, I don't agree with this. He's making it sound like what's happening is fate, or it's the most natural thing in the world, but I have no illusion that he is the one ruining this marriage, and he needs to realize that.
I can see you're clearly very upset about it.
Upset is an understatement. Look at him.
Ah, yes, I see. So I would like to know all about the contributing factors to this dissolve of relationship. Do you accept any responsibility in any of this?
Go on. Talk to him.
Please.
Well, it's simple, really. I'm involved with another woman.
Ah, so Mrs. Robinson, why didn't you say anything about this
Because it's
before?
not quite as straightforward as that. Go on, tell him the rest of it.
Well, her name is Rebecca.
And where did you meet this Rebecca?
In the living room.
Ah,
My wife invited her into the house.
there was a previous acquaintance. How did you meet her?
I didn't meet her. No, this is humiliating. I can't talk any more about this. I don't understand it myself.
Well, at this point, we need to clarify exactly who this Rebecca is.
But she's here.
Yes? What? Where? Excuse me.
She's here in the room with us. I thought it'd be best to bring her along.
I'm afraid I don't quite understand.
This is Rebecca.
This?
Yes.
This?
Yes.
This? She is Rebecca.
Yes.
So you're saying you're having a relationship with this houseplant?
I am.
You see what I'm dealing with?
Okay.
He's deranged!
All right.
Deranged.
She's my soulmate.
Extraordinary. But how did you first come to realize that you had this bond with this houseplant? How did you even come to know her as a female?
It's a fair question. She came to me in my dreams. One night when I was sleeping, she appeared. And, yeah, that's how we always communicate.
Really? And so you've been able to experience an ongoing relationship?
Yeah. It started off, it was sporadic, but it blossomed into something beautiful. And now it's almost all the time.
So I would presume that when you spend time with her, she's in reality just like, well, being in this room with me and the rest of the audience here today.
Well, actually, it's better than that. It's more real. I'm more alive when I'm asleep. It's where I'm happiest.
Ah.
Not here, not in this world of boredom, obligation, and pain.
Boredom, obligation, and pain. That's what you think of our marriage.
By the way, she can hear everything that is being said about her. She's very sensitive. She has feelings too, like everyone. And I would like for you to respect
I
that.
think I'm going to be sick.
Right. So just to be certain from your perspective, Rebecca is not an actual female houseplant, but she is an actual female human being.
Oh, she is definitely, she's 100% a woman. In fact, she looks a bit like Margot Robbie.
Very nice for you. Just out of curiosity, are you a vegan?
Oh my God. That's disgusting. No. I could never eat a vegetable, no.
Okay. Well, this is extremely fascinating. It's a vegetable. My first thoughts are that it would appear to me that you may be subject to delusions of narcoleptic atrophy, but to the point where you have achieved an advanced state of denial of reality. It's rare, but not completely unheard of.
But is it treatable?
I don't need to be treated.
I simply cannot answer with a yes or a no. There is a delicate ethical matter that will need to be investigated with further counselling. Mr. Robinson, I wonder if you'd allow me to interview you whilst you are under hypnosis. All right, it's fine, don't worry. You have nothing to worry about. This technique has the benefit of being medically recognized as a safe, chemical-free practice that can often unlock some important discoveries in the human psyche.
Yeah, okay, yeah. If you think it'll help, I got nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, excellent. And you may be present,
Yes, but well...
but you need to be quiet. Right? Good. Excellent. Now, I want you to look at my magic spoon. You know it rocks back and forth, back and forth. It's a good spoon. Now, if I count down from 5 to 0, you will fall into a deep sleep. 5, 4, 3, 2. He's already gone. Good boy. Now, when I click my finger, you'll be back in the room feeling fully refreshed. But first, can you hear me? Hello? Mr. Robinson?
Hello? Yes, I can hear you.
Excuse me?
You wanted to speak to me. I'm Rebecca.
Goodness me. Such clarity.
Never mind that. I'd like to speak to that sad, exclusive woman that's been dragging my name through the mud.
Do you mean me?
And who else would I be referring to?
How dare you!
I've had to put up with your nonsense for over a year now, and it's got to stop. I felt sorry for you at first, but then you just had to get nasty, didn't you? Some of the things that you've been saying about Ray have been downright cruel.
First of all, his name is Raymond. He's my husband, and the way I talk to him is none of your business.
Really? That's a bit rich coming from someone that torments him to the point where he cries himself to sleep every night with no one but me to console him. You called him a mentalist.
And what do you know? You're just a fucking begonia!
I'm more of a woman than you'll ever be, you disgusting, flatulent, wrinkled pile of skin.
Ladies, please, we must attempt some semblance of diplomacy if we should maintain any kind of rational discourse. Excuse me, if I may, but you mentioned that you've consoled Mr. Robinson.
Yes.
Could you elaborate?
He tells me all his problems. Before he met me, he was sad and lonely and felt trapped in a loveless marriage.
And now?
He has me and I have him. We complement each other.
And so this communion would manifest physically through Raymond's heightened dream state.
What?
Well, what I'm trying to say is there a shared carnal knowledge between you?
Oh, you mean sex? Of course. He's a man, isn't he, after all? Yes, we get up to all kinds of things.
What kind of thing?
No, do we have...
Well, everything. What he doesn't get from his wife, he gets from me. We quite like the wheelbarrow position.
You little whore!
It's not my fault you can't satisfy him.
Well, I must admit, at this point, I'm not completely sure how we can progress that much further.
Are you joking? Well, if you won't do anything about it, I will. This marriage is over, and I'm taking the houseplant with me.
You can't do that. I belong with Ray.
I don't think so. I bought you from the garden centre, and I've still got the receipt somewhere. So you, technically, belong to me, sugar tits.
No!
And guess what? I'm going to find you a new place to live. Somewhere cold and dark and loud. How about next to a motorway? Somewhere far, far away from here.
No, you can't do that. No, please!
No. Dear.
Rebecca! No! Why? Why?
Dear Mr. Robinson, I'm really so sorry about this. These are really rare circumstances. If it helps, I could introduce you to my silverleaf philodendron plant.
Silverleaf.
Yes. Her name is Lucy.
Oh.
I think we're done.
Okay.